Hi, um, my name's Mink, which is short for Michaela, and this is my first video for YouTube, or anyone for that matter. So the other day I turned 58, and I called a load of good friends, some of them who are in Australia. I'm in England. No one answered, not one. And I just felt absolutely bereft. Not that I care about birthdays or anything like that. It's just that it came as a real shock to me, a real surprise. You know, you're just poodling along, and then all of a sudden one day you wake up and you're 58. And it was just a bit of shock and awe for me. Anyway, my son is 15, and he's just about to do his GCSE mocks, and I was getting a one of my vision boards of all the TV shows and novels and every films that I want to write or I have written or whatever. I was getting that down for him for his history notes, and I found something, a full treatment. I'd done the episode outlines, done the one page, a great log line, all that sort of stuff for some show that even I'd forgotten about. And I just thought, God, that's such a great idea. And if I do say so myself, it's a great idea. And of course, like all other great ideas of mine, it went absolutely nowhere. So fast and so far nowhere that even I'd forgotten about it. And it just kind of hit me like that. Like, what happened to me? All these things I was going to do. I remember telling a friend of mine in our A-level thing in Adelaide back a million years ago. I told her, you know, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. And she's like, yeah, right. And I'm like, yeah, as if. And here I am, becoming an entrepreneur. And all those years later, and I just am wondering, is 58 too late? I want to start up a business, a writing coach business. I've written 5 novels, had 5 novels published, and I know a bit about what it's like to not write, to procrastinate till you're blue in the face, avoiding cliches at every, like the plague. And I just thought I'd really like to help some other people do it if I'm not going to be doing it myself, which I'm going to be trying to do actually on this channel. I promise I will post twice a week, Sunday and Wednesday. And some of it will be about writing novels, books, scripts, or not writing them, as the case may be. Some of it will be about life in general, all the ups and downs and the breakneck speed at which we're all approaching, or some of us are approaching 60. And what it's like to be 58 in this world, in this febrile atmosphere, and feeling a bit invisible, a bit post-menopausal or during menopausal, who can say? And how things just haven't so far worked out in any way as I imagined they would. I'm a single mum, 58, obviously, we've been through that. I have a crazy, massive dog who's bound to lose it at any point, and you will no doubt see him. One of my kids is actually 19, so she doesn't live at home anymore. She's at uni. She's off into the world, but she's still very much in my heart and in my sights, and it's really, really difficult letting her go. Luckily, I've got my 15-year-old son with me, and he's not going anywhere, at least not for a while anyway. And yeah, so anyway, there I was, looking at all these great, supposedly, I think anyway, great ideas for TV shows and novels, and films and thinking, what happened? What happened to that person that I thought I was going to be, who was full of optimism and hope that all these crazy ideas would come off one day just because, well, why wouldn't they? But slowly over the years, the disappointment and the dissatisfaction and the crazy disorganization has taken its toll. And I just felt really, really low. In fact, I was going to spend my birthday going to John Lewis just to mooch about for a few hours on my own, looking at makeup and perfume and clothes the way I used to do when I was younger, a lot younger, and something I haven't done for absolutely ages. But of course, I couldn't get organized in time to do that before I had to pick up my son, and we went off to London to have dinner with Dad, which was great, actually. It was really lovely, really good fun, and good, because it was just a bit life affirming after a day of not much going on, apart from a bit of reflection, but very negative reflection. And I think that's what I want to talk about, finding the funny stuff in amongst all that disappointment, dissatisfaction, and other things that comes for us all once we hit a certain age. So I just hope that, as I was thinking all of this to myself, I was thinking, surely I'm not alone. Surely I can't be the only one who's feeling like this. I've joined a dating site, but it's just so horrific and impersonal and meaningless, and no one, I don't want to meet up with anyone for coffee, let alone anything else. But maybe I'm just cutting off my nose to spite my face, or just not, I'm not putting myself out there enough at all. So that's partly what this channel is about as well. Like, this is really confronting, having to look at yourself on a mobile phone and talk to yourself, which I usually have no problem doing at all. It's just when you see yourself and you hear yourself and it just doesn't sound or look anything like you think it does. It's a lot worse. And it's a bit confronting, but that's okay. So are a lot of things. So I just kind of thought, wouldn't it be fun, or not, but it might be fun to see if anyone else is out there feeling like I'm feeling, a bit, past it, washed up, I haven't even begun, and it's already too late. Or is it? So if you fancy chatting about all sorts of things, what it's like being a woman in her 50s in this world that is just so youth obsessed, come and join me. Let's have a chat. That's what I'm all about. Chat IRL, chat in real life. Because I think one of the things that we're all just so sad about these days, without even really realizing it, is that we just don't have that same social connection that we used to have. Social media, or anti-social media, and the internet and things like YouTube has taken it away. But hopefully this can bring some people back together, and we can start to feel that connection between human beings that I feel we've lost. And there's nothing much to replace it except emptiness, meaninglessness, and crappy Netflix shows. One show that isn't crappy is Shetland, and I'm just about to watch it actually. But I thought I'd better do this, get it over and done with before I chicken out completely, it being Sunday night. And my son is not home from his dad's yet, so I've got like 10 minutes to bang on to you a bit and explain a little bit about myself as to why I'm doing this in the first place, and just my hopes for this channel is that some people come and join me and we have a chat, we have a bit of a community, and discuss ideas, plans, what we think, what we hope the future might hold for us, who are in the, let's face it, we've got 20, 25 years left, if we're lucky. So now's the time to really start moving and a grooving. And anyway, that's about it. Let me know what you think. Say hi. I don't know how any of this works, so if you do, give us a shout. Let me know, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. Cheers then. Bye.